In summer I would travel ahead with the children to our lakeside cottage in Munden. Arnold had work to do and things to sort out here in Vienna. Other members of our circle arrived across the summer to stay nearby. I would write to him daily, sometimes more than once. Arnold wanted me to telephone as well, but it would mean traveling into town with both children simply to place a call. This frustrated him. I wished that there was more value to my life as a mother and a wife. My daily exertions elicited little sympathy from him. Gerstel seemed to be someone who could see me beyond these roles, and despite his often difficult moods and intensity, he brought out a lightness in me. Gerstel came to join us, and he would help me with the children and keep me company, and the nature of our relationship began to change. I didn't know until then that you can love and admire one man as a father and husband, and another as a confidant and lover. I now know you can, but I also know the painful consequences of that complexity. Gmunden, 14th June 1908. Dearest Arnold, I have not been feeling well for the last 2 days. I have an upset stomach. But you needn't worry, it is nothing special. The promised things have not yet arrived. Trudy is looking forward to them a lot. You ask whether the piano is all right. What do I understand about that? I think it is like last year's. Tonight we have had terrible weather. It was a bad thunderstorm and the lake made a terrible noise. Otherwise, we are quite satisfied. Are you doing well, my darling? I only wish this revolting time were over. I am looking forward to your coming tremendously. Trudy too, but also to any gifts. If one asks Gorgi where you are, he says, Papa has goodies for me, so you must not forget to bring something. I kiss you many, many times. Your Mathilde. '6870 Liechtensteinstrasse, Vienna. 28 August 1908. I did not want to write to you, but then I came into our flat and I just had to. Don't worry, you can read on. I will not ask you to take me back. If it is possible to mend what I have done to you by feeling great pain, then I surely do. But I have suffered since yesterday. I cannot and do not want to describe. It is a just punishment, I know. But it is terrible. My dear, dear children. I think I will never see them again. Tell them nothing too bad. Think how I have loved them, and now I am half demented with pain about their loss. And you, what you are to me, I know now completely. Alas, alas, too late. And how you must hate me. I would have liked to tell you several things in my defense, but you do not believe me. I have only one hope, that I will not live much longer. It passes quickly now, dear, and I am glad of that. Now there is really no one I have to live for. I think you would then also forgive me. Now coming to the end, I have still a request. A few lines. Don't think that I hope that you want me back. Only I would so much like to know how you and the children are. You are so good. I know that you would allow me that. Tell Trudy I will send her something in a few days. I am not very well at the moment and can't get about much. Kiss the children for me and tell them that I kiss them. If you are so good as to write to me, then write Post Restant Lazaretgasse 6. Please forgive me for having disturbed your peace once more. I have made you very unhappy, but myself 1,000 times more. Mathilde. Before I left Gerst's studio for the last time that cold November morning, I wrote to him one final time. Vienna, 4th November, 1908. My darling, darling Richard, do you remember, my love, our return to Vienna after Arnold had discovered our affair? It feels like so long ago already. I think of it often these days. How the August heat seared every step, and it seemed the city pulsed beneath me as I moved through the streets. All was vibrant and alive, blossoming with possibility. In my mind's eye, I see you painting me in the garden at Gmunden, and I felt the same then, blended with the beauty of nature, infused with energy, fresh and alive. My heart soaring and everything possible.
Herrn Alois Gerstel, Nummer 9 Nussdorfer Straße, Wien, 7. November 1908. Sehr geehrter Herr, ich weiß... Dear Sir, I do not know whether I have the right to direct a request to you, but I think that I, who is without blame in this matter, and has suffered and still suffers, you will not after all deny me. I am afraid that if one discovers the reason for your poor brother's death, the newspapers, in view of my position in society, will give vent to their lust for sensations and, in a more or less obvious way, will turn me, the innocent party, into a laughingstock. Surely you do not want this yourself. Your brother also did not wish it. Even if I got over this, my God, I have had to get over many things lately, and I could get over this too. For the sake of my wife, you should prevent this. I mean, this is what your brother wanted. Perhaps you might find it possible to give hurt feelings about lack of success as a reason. You gain nothing from my discomfort. After all, it is simply a matter of giving some reason in order to avoid sensation. I do hope you will afford me this consideration, and I thank you in advance. Respectfully, Arnold Schönberg. Herrn Alois Gerstel, Nummer 9 Nussdorfer Straße, Wien.
On the 6th of November 1908, I decided to write to Gerst's brother, Holloway. Dear Herr Gerstel, thank you very much for your communication. I will not attend the funeral, as it must be upsetting for your parents to see me. Poor Richard knows nothing any longer. I would ask you, as soon as you know it, to tell me the number of Richard's grave. I hope I will see you again. Best regards, Mathilde Schomberg. On the 6th of November,
I feel air from another planet. Faces that once turned to me in friendship